man.
It's fine.
Oh, man.
And to start off the bat, we have two relatively close people, you know, in terms of how they know each other.
Willz and Magi, let's go, boys.
It's gonna be a fun set.
It's a very interesting set.
And it got to a point where obviously we saw in the past, we saw some Cloud getting those obviously in the previous game.
Yep.
However, Wolf's a pretty strong character, so I don't think that is necessary.
Arguably one of the top 5, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Magi's sort of proving in a way with his results that Wolf is nothing to sleep on whatsoever. Pretty dominant in his weeklies. I think he wins pretty much every single one, roughly.
Pretty much more or less.
But we are going to get into game 1 of Grand Finals. Not Grand Finals. Winner semis. This is going to be a best of 5.
All right, let's go, boys.
Okay.
Stalemate to start.
Neutral start.
Fair enough. Yeah, very neutral start.
It was actually neutral start.
We are straight in there. The limit charge initially, getting that a little bit on just to get that meter start ticking up, that little bit boost of it. So
we saw the run tilts there with the up tilt. That was a really good pressure option in terms of comboing. Because obviously Wolf is that spacey weight boss, so
spacey animal as well. Really.
The fast faller, so you can get a lot of combos. Just trying to pressure him into disadvantage right now. He has to try to follow his roll, but unfortunately he's just a little bit too slow in the air, Wolf.
Oh, but I was going to say about Magi maybe having a bit of difficulty getting in there straight away, but look at that, he's just racked up 49% in that one advantage that he was able to gain eventually.
And again, like, no matter what you see with Cloud in terms of the changes that they've made, he's still such an impressive juggler in terms of his moves, his options.
Oh! Big move by Whammy taking that first stop.
Oh, big by Whammy, was it?
Not Whammy, oh Whammy, oh my god, by Magi, my lord.
Fine, that was a great read though on Magi with the back air right there. Okay, a little jab combo just to get him off stage.
Just applying that little bit of pressure, obviously the higher percent you go, slightly that, you know, maybe feel that a little bit more pressured, but staying calm in that situation will help out a lot.
And I did like the attempt there with the dash attack. It almost
poking through the ledge as well with that recovery. Good stuff, Magi.
Up B is actually not that terrible for poking underneath the ledge in terms of Wolf's up B. It's probably a bit better than Fox's in terms of natural attack. Obviously recovery, Fox's is infinitely better. Still the upper right there.
Oh my god, same again. Second verse, same as the first. Magi taking that second stock the same way he robbed the first with that huge maneuver in the air.
And the problem with this is that Wolf's down smash is so good at covering the ledge that when Cloud's forced to go low, often he's going to get hit by that down smash and it stays perfectly.
Oh my lord, Magi's sort of running away with this right now. 3 stocks to 1. We saw there as well something I was expecting to see a bit more of. The blaster that Wolf has, that neutral B, coming out for the very first time just there while Cloud's off stage. Ooh, nice up air to take that stock there.
Just barely as well. 163. You don't want to be leaving it that late, but he reads the laser. That was really smart. And that might actually be death if he gives right.
Not quite.
Smart by Magi though, go for the side B to slightly go back on
really
the stage.
Good. Yeah, really good stuff. And also, obviously, you have the potential that massive spike that comes with that Wolf side B. Very dangerous stuff.
Good back air there as well, trying to get him off stage once again. And I like the preemptive up B right there to avoid the down smash. But he's in disadvantage once again, and he gets the limit. The side slash, whatever the claw, whatever it is, misses sadly.
The big move, the strike of power. Oh, speaking of which, that's a
shine.
Such a big move. Great reflection by Wolf, using that blade beam with the limit charge to close out game 1. That was really good reactions by Magi to get that down.
And you completely understand why they do it in those scenarios. It's 15 seconds, as it said. I know often it's a joke, but once it's gone, you have to wait all that time again. So you want to just get rid of it. Magi realizing that, going straight for the reflect to reflect it back and take that game 1. Okay.
Running it back straight away. Okay.
And I don't think so. Was it said in the past, obviously, that he has some difficulty in terms of deciding who he wants to pick in this game. He's went from Falcon, Mewtwo, Snake, back to Cloud, as you can see here, and it's paid off so far in this event. Taking out some really good players. First seed, for example.
Really good stuff. And when I was watching him in doubles as well, he used that Cloud really effectively to rival Curry Governors even.
Yeah, absolutely. He did beat Curry Governor as well today. But game 2, we've seen Battlefield, and unfortunately, it's not working out so great at the start.
You'd think with Cloud's aerials, Battlefield would be a pretty solid choice just because of the fact that he can use those aerials, you know, maybe an up air chain, offer those platforms to elevate higher and higher, raise that percent really high. Oh, limit being wasted on that blade beam there that does not find a home. But
now Willz is starting to catch on now with those back air reads with by Magi's Wolf.
It's been his only kill option thus far, and you know, aside from that shine reflect, and there it is again, working expertly to take that first stock.
He's just kind of catching him out with his jumps, which I get Cloud is, you know, does very well in the air with his back air, his forward air and such, but when it comes to when you're at that high percent, you've got to focus a lot on the movement and stuff. But the back air is going to lead him off stage, and that's going to be an up B, relatively safe right there. Oh, and the forward air strings, good the sheet combos.
Really good work so far with these the forward air strings linking that up air string there. Magi's Wolf is on a roll right now.
He's
He's
just going to
feeling
look
it.
like a very quick 3-0 unless...
Yeah. Good cross slash. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to kill, honestly.
That looked a little bit worrying, but regardless, the forward air back air just barely missed. A smart of Willz. He dies off the top.
Oh my god!
Wow, that is such a strong move. If you parry Wolf's side B at the sweet spot, you are stuck in the parry animation for so long, just because how strong that move is.
Ooh. It's a really, really big bit of business there. It's going really well so far.
I like the option to cover the landing.
Oh, great drifting there by Magi there to make sure he can just stop Cloud, whatever he's trying to do.
I think Willz has got to come up with a big change of game plan here.
Yeah,
I like the narrow.
Pretty dire maneuver there, having to use that limit. He was potentially going to try and save it to get some more damage on the ball, but unfortunately having to use it to recover instead of getting back on stage, going for the up smash but not finding a home.
Brilliant weave from Magi right there, just barely avoiding the up smash, and he's going to lead the F tilt on stage, and that is going to be a kill, and he does have no, he doesn't.
That was a kill, you were absolutely right.
Charging limit. Yeah, he could have, yeah.
That was absolutely correct, Whammy. That was a kill, but it was not for who you thought it was going to be. It was for Wolf, taking that second game with that big side
Again,
B.
they both died, it's just one died before the other. That's the big problem. And that's a 2-1 lead for Magi right now. Looking pretty good for the player.
Really huge.
We've got to see a change again.
Maybe is there anyone else Willz potentially can play? Aside from that, he's experimenting with his snake, you said, but I don't know, maybe.
So the one thing I noticed is that you see it a lot in what I guess, like, it's early ultimate play, right? And I assume this is going to get better, as time goes on and the game's meta. Yep, he's doing sit with Cloud, but it's quite difficult to maneuver around the platform for some people.
Making sure that they can effectively navigate that stage to make sure that their options can be as optimal as possible, sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chill.
Because you can't shield drop example for this game. Yeah, we both fought. Yeah, that's what I'm
Game 3 starting off. And okay, this one a little bit more even. Will's maybe playing a little bit more carefully, using his options, trying to read Magi. He seems to be playing a little bit more patient, a little less that rush down, sort of trying to get in there and get stuff done sort of style, and making sure that he can just stay, keep safe, maybe call out Magi's options. But Magi has run away with the percent lead once again.
I'm surprised we didn't see like a tech chase down smash there coming from Magi. But I do like the forward smash there, of course. Wolf's forward smash, a pretty safe move. In fact, very safe on shield.
Very safe stuff. Oh!
Oh, it's so good.
That side B so deadly. Not doing that. The Willz has not been saved. I feel like Willz may need to start consider instead of using his limits for damage, because Magi's putting him off stage so often and getting kills that way.
I think his limit management has been a bit questionable.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that needs to change right this moment if he wants to stay in this. It's going to end up being a 3-0 if he doesn't change something thick and fast. Good chains by Magi there, keeping that combo going.
We see the nair there to get him off stage, but unfortunately he's not going to take the stock, and neither was that dash attack.
I thought that would have been it. Oh, using the side B, good stuff, but that back air is going to seal it.
I like the attempt though, we did manage to get the pretty lagless option in terms of landing on stage.
Good stuff as well.
But he whiffed the grab, unfortunate.
Magi's so confident with his Wolf, he seems to know exactly what he's up to.
Nice little string, just end it early. You are going to lose limit at some point, so he gets the 50% off of it. Just see the spacing right now for these two players, and the jab to go through the spot dodge, and now Magi's starting to catch on to those air dodges. It's that mental game of will I air dodge, will I not? That's what keeps these players.
Will's actually managing to put himself squarely into the lead.
Oh, we saw the F tilt there, possibly a misinput or reading a roll of some kind. I like the back air there, reading the down tilt. Unfortunately, just a little bit off the spacing. So the down smash again.
Good stuff there.
Okay, Willz does have limit now. He goes for the cross slash you saw, but just barely sniffed out by Willz. The up smash is not going to do it. I needed that back air.
Not quite getting the business that he wants to get.
And you saw the F tilt. F tilt's so good at hitting below the ledge if you angle it down as well. And the up tilt, yeah, we saw there. That is going to be a kill option now.
Oh, this game is a lot closer than the other two. Oh,
I like the attempt catching the jump, which is a really good option. And I like that short hop height, of course. And the up B hitting, I don't know how. And the F tilt, yeah, that's going to do it. And this could be Will's winner stock right now. We saw the up tilt try and catch some sort of combo right there. And the dash attack, it's actually pretty safe on shield if you cross up.
Going with that recovery to get that damage, but not quite finding. But that dash attack is going to take the stock off of Magi.
That's the greatest DI, but it's still a very strong move, that dash attack coming from Fox. Wolf.
Limit charge is in effect here. Willz has got 15 seconds of safety if he is put off stage. Unfortunately, that may end up not being the case. Maybe it would be better just throw it out as a blade beam, maybe as a cross slash.
And we saw Willz right there, fading back in his down air, realising it was a bad option in terms of spacing. But he gets it forward there, trying to lead him in combo, but it's too far away. Oh! I like the attempt. It probably would have killed.
But unfortunately not finding it home, and because of that, Magi has not found a home in the next round just yet. He is having to go to a game 4 with Willz Cloud after that unfortunate SD.
And we see these types of things, sadly, quite commonly in quite big sets where, you know, you have that style kill and then it slowly crumbles down.
It's just...
And you get reverse 3-0'd in that regard.
Absolutely.
And I think Magi is a good enough player to know, in terms of neutral choices, what he needs to do to ensure that doesn't happen. But this is definitely an opportunity right now for Willz. So we're going to see the game 4. I'm not quite sure what stage to choose. I believe it was probably Town City.
Okay, let's have a look and see what we're going to off to. No, Stadium, okay.
Okay, not bad.
Interesting enough. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Okay.
Magi seems to be... Oh, okay, that blaster's coming out a little bit more this time around. Something we didn't see in the last few games.
Oh, so the S-Smash there, even if he does land it on shield, as we say, very safe move on shield.
So for those forward airs, Magi's been using those aerials of Wolf actually really effectively so far this set.
Yeah, we see the nair in the back air a lot specifically. The forward airs are mainly used for combos and such.
Good shield pressure with that cross slash, almost breaking but not quite going to be the case.
Yeah, unfortunately at this point I think you're... Oh, okay, back to cross slash, not a bad option. Okay, we saw this, the forward tilt there, trying to get him on stage.
Oh!
That was almost... That is actually true if you land with it in a certain way.
Oh my god.
I think, I could be wrong on that, but it's a pretty good mix-up option. We see it's a joke a lot, down to a side B, but it's actually not that bad of an option. Obviously, you can dive on it, though.
Going all in with that smash, but not quite getting it.
Oh, so dash tag again, safe move. And of course, that's not going to do a significant, even without limit charge, it's weaker in this game. Not too much damage, but too knockback. And the up air, he's going to catch that landing. Pretty bad position for Magi. And I don't know why he did limit blade beam there. That was a really silly option. Down smash. Oh, F tilt. Very clever choice.
Good stuff there by Magi.
That's a brilliant read on the air dodge, I do want to say.
Really, really good stuff.
And he mixes up the timing on the cross slash. Very clever option there.
Good stuff so far this game. Willz actually has been doing a really good job of using the extensive range of Cloud's attacks, especially in the air, to make sure that he's basically able to just stay on top of Magi. The percentage deficit for Magi right now is actually greater than any game we've seen thus far. Oh, good stuff. Landing, maybe just being a little bit too eagerly to get that down air, and unfortunately making it miss. Oh, a cross slash is going to connect though. Good stuff.
That's one of Cloud's specialities. You cannot be air dodging against his character in certain areas, especially when he has limit. It's all about those mix-ups on mix-ups. Smash roll air dodge is dead. Got the new meta right here.
Good stuff.
We saw the nair beating out the blade beam, which is a significantly better move in this game. Oh, he didn't caught the jump there as well. Yeah, he reached that.
Magi's got to be getting his game face on right now. Got to be getting a kill soonish if he wants to start closing back, but because Willz has just lapped him. Again, poking through the stage really effectively with that up B. Oh, the cross slash, not quite finding a home.
Oh, and he expects a weave in with the down air, perhaps. It's kind of that 50-50 area in a sense. You see the down tilt, it's a way worse combo move, but it's really good at covering space in this game. Just a patient play for Magi. He knows what he needs to do to be able to do this. Brilliant air dodge, but he's going to put in disadvantage with the up air strings. That's not going to do it. Perhaps a back air at the ledge will do it though.
Let's have a peep. Oh.
Pushing not the sweet spot, a very strong move in the sweet spot.
Oh, good stuff for the drifting there to make sure that he can stow it. Oh, the down smash read, but not quite finding the back air. Ooh.
Just barely not enough.
Close as can be. The limit charge wasted on that blade beam, which has not found a home quite yet in Cloud.
That up hitbox is so
good forward
tilt. We had a game 5. This is exactly what I was saying.
That was
someone styles, and then they slowly stop it.
Falls apart. Yeah, this is literally exactly what you said might happen. Magi.
Game 5. Yeah. This could all change.
Magi's got to dig deep and find what he was using so effectively those first 2 games to make sure that he can.
I don't say very good adaptation from William Savage himself. Oh, okay. We're gonna look at the rule set right there. Okay, just a little shimmy of the camera. And I assume we're going back to Pokemon.
Yeah. Pocket Monster Stadium. Yep.
Very neutral stage.
Correct stuff, Wambo. Good choice. Good call, friend.
We're getting to that. But game 5 right now of winners semis. Oh, right there, we saw the forward down tilt.
It's been a pretty intense set thus far, and Magi has got to basically find that mojo in it. So far, he seems to have rejuvenated at least some of it, using those aerials really effectively, which we saw a lot in the first game, to chain stuff together. The limit charge is here in full force, but that blade beam's going to try and even things up. Not quite getting it to the same percent as Cloud, but definitely making some good progress towards getting it to that point.
Absolutely. And when we saw the shine right there, trying to get the shine combos, not a terrible option for Magi. Oh, thank you so much for coming, dude.
Have a good night, my friend.
Take care, man.
Will's percent in the hundreds now. Magi's only barely getting over 50.
Oh, yeah, we saw the net down smash. A really good option for Wolf, but unfortunately it's red. And the up smash out of shields, not getting hit. Cloud doesn't have that percent back. Oh, and the back air, around a back air of Cloud's own. We're going to see Magi go up a stock, but that's all it takes is one edge guard.
Good stuff on that side, trying to recover, but the blade beam actually catching him very tingly right in his little wolf head.
Perhaps Will's trying to sort of hit it down through the stage there. It is a very good option.
Oh, good dash attack. That down through into that dash attack is so reliable for Magi.
See, again, more dash attacks coming from both players. And this is where, as Wolf, you can start building on the ants about what these people are trying to do, what they're achieving. Who needs what? Oh, excellent shield right there. Grab rather.
Magi starting to run away with this. This is very similar to game 1 and 2.
Again, I gotta take back what I said, man. Willz needs a really good comeback right now, but he's just pushing advantage so hard, knowing Willz has to be the one that approaches.
Lovely forward by Magi, man.
I like the laser there. He's not used that off stage as a sort of get off me option for getting back onto the stage.
Well, then it's a mix up. Yep, that's what it can be.
Mix up with that. And a back at another one.
Oh, goodness! Oh,
that right there.
The confident man Magi going for that forward tilt too. Oh, just getting a back air for his confidence and his troubles.
Back air for his troubles. Magi a whole stock up right now, 0%. And reading the down tilt, a little bit of. It's just about finding that right hit as Cloud to get those massive strings. And there we go. That could be a start. And this is where the juggle begins. 43%, not too bad.
Will's got a whole stock to make up, so he's got to start somewhere. 30 seconds on that limit. The timer is ticking down.
And that was a beautiful cross-up from Magi right there. I believe it was the neutral air.
I believe so, yeah. Oh, good stuff. Oh, the cross slash.
That's not too bad of an option because he was just about to lose it. Deal that shield pressure.
Yeah, I think we've said it before on the stream, but making sure that that limit's now on a time limit. Making sure that you can get it out just to get that down, even if it's like not for recovery. Getting damage on the board is no bad option now.
Absolutely.
It's just amazing. Like
it never was a bad option. Yeah, it's just people found it more useful to just keep limit, which I think wasn't the greatest option. But now
that's why they fixed it. And now there's an excuse to not do that. Yeah, it's actually perfect. Yeah.
And we saw the back air, very well spaced, 3 second shield there. And the grab, a shield
grab.
Throw,
but good.
Good read, he's going to put very bad position. This forces a side B.
Grit. Oh! Grits up from that side beat, it's going to kill! Magi advances 3-2.
Wow, it's such a strong